Regular Show is a series of acid trips gone wrong. The show's in the point of view of Mordecai, in reality, is an LSD addicted. That is why he is in every episode. Skips is Mordecai's supplier and user. Every solution he gives Mordecai is something that he experienced when he does LSD. When he cannot give them an advice, it is because he never come across it himself. Skips gets upset when he cannot help, not because of his pride, but in fear that Mordecai will realize that he is a serious addiction and needs to stop buying altogether. Rigby was Mordecai's best friend, who was killed at the age of 15. On the night of his death, Mordecai and he has gone into a huge argument, in which Mordecai told Rigby that he never wanted to see him again. Rigby got upset and angry by this, stormed out of Mordecai's house, and walks to the bus stop. While waiting for the bus of the arrival, he was attacked and stabbed multiple times in the back. In fear of losing his friend again, Rigby is nearly always by or close to Mordecai's side in his trip. When Rigby is away, he is usually doing something to keep his mind occupied. In the acid trip, he is the same age as Mordecai, but he still has his 15 years of old attitude. Pops is a crime lord that plays naive just to avoid being a suspect. He is the unusual taste for butterscotch lollipops and consider them valuable. Mr. Mallard, Pop's father, is a senator. Due to his busy schedule, he is always away and oblivious of his son's true identity. Mordecai has never met Pops or his father before. He only knows them through Skip's stories. Benson is a dirty sheriff that allows Pops to do whatever he happens to get along, and he gets a cut of the profit. He is Pop's eyes to make sure that no one was going behind the crime lord's back. Skips is one of the dealers that Benson is asked to keep watch due to the shortage of profit that comes from him. Muscle Man and High Five Ghost are stoners that neglect hygiene. High Five Ghost is a wingman of Muscle Man's. He will do anything that Muscle Man tells him to do, and let Muscle Man talks to his behalf. Margaret is Mordecai's former girlfriend. Paranoid due to taking drugs, Mordecai believes that Margaret was cheating on him with multiple men. That is why there is a different guy each time Mordecai saw her in the series. As the show progresses, Margaret is not seen with a guy. He seemed to realize that she was faithful to him and starting to recreate their relationship in the trips. Eileen is one of the best friends of Margaret's. Eileen and Mordecai hate each other, which is why the two are never alone in any episode. They all got along on for the sake of Margaret. There were times where the show recalls show up during the final trip. For an example, Rigby's 6th birthday party was actually the memory of Mordecai when Rigby and he were young. This type of memory triggers when a familiar face appears. It also gives temporary relief of death of his best friend. Mordecai at this state has reduced the usage of LSD he takes. And that, my little pretties, was the Regular Show Fury, a Regular Show creepypasta. My final thoughts on this story? I gotta be completely honest, I honestly like this story. Now, I do know this story, I believe, was on the Creepypasta Wiki at one point, but I don't understand why it got removed from the Creepypasta Wiki, because, I mean, it's a really good Fury, having, all these characters, why are they inspired from? I mean, the reason why, Mordecai acts the way he acts is because he's doing drugs, and I mean, all this Furies and all that is pretty much accurate to the show. Now, I haven't watched Regular Show in a long time, so there's definitely a good reason. Now, I found this on Wattpad by 99 Cent Dreams because, well, it's a repost of that story. I don't know why it got deleted from the Creepypasta Wiki. Like, I don't understand why was it deleted from the Creepypasta Wiki, because it honestly was really good. It honestly had a very good part in the story, especially with the whole concept of, why the characters are inspired from and all that. I mean, I liked where this fairy is going, and I really do like how well made this story has to offer. I mean, hell, when I first looked up at this story, I honestly thought of it was pretty good. Now, I do like the fact that the grammar was good in this story. Now, on Wattpad, it did mention that it does have some typos in that, but I mean, the typos could be fixed. But yet again, I mean, I think I remember Shadow narrating this story at one point. I don't remember if Shadow narrated this one or not, but I believe he did back on his old channel before it got terminated. But I really have to say, I really do enjoy this story, especially with the whole concept and everything about it. I really found this one to be enjoyable in this sense. Now, like I said before, I haven't watched regular show in a long time, so yeah. I can't seem to find anything wrong with this story, so I have to say it's actually one of the good Fury pastas I've seen. I mean, there's a couple other ones I've seen, but this one, I honestly really do like the story. I mean, it's a great pasta, especially with a good concept. Especially this talks about, the past of, why the characters are the way they are. I mean, especially Mordecai, basically. But to be completely honest, I mean, the fact that Rigby dies is honestly depressing, if I'm being brutally honest. Because, I haven't really watched regular show in a long time either. So, there's definitely that. But anyways, with that being said, and with that being the case, I don't know who the original author for this story was when it was on the Creepypasta Wiki, so I'm going to leave it as anonymous for now, but I will give credit to 99 Cent Dreams for archiving this, but I don't know who actually wrote this story, so yeah, I mean, I can't seem to find who the original author of the story is, because this is a repost of the story, so I'm going to give it that. If I ever find out who the original author is for the story, I'll be sure to give him proper credit. So, yeah. I guess with that being said, and with that being the case, let's get to, well, what my final rating. Now, like I'm going to say, this is simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of the story is I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. A well-made creepypasta. It's definitely a good one, and I recommend reading this one. This is on Wattpad, by the way. I found out that this story was archived on Wattpad. So, to 99 Cent Dreams for archiving this story. Awesome for archiving this. I mean, I don't understand why it got deleted from the regular Creepypasta Wiki, because it's a great story. So, there's definitely that. I also want to say I really enjoy how well made this story is in terms of how great the concept of this story is. So, I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, what did you guys think about this creepypasta or fury pasta, whatever you prefer to call it? Do you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro, because I'm out.